All right, welcome to my closet. This is Frodo Finds. This is my closet. Welcome. Today's video, we're going to be watching that. Remember that candidate from Virginia, AG, running for AG, Jay Jones, I think. He was caught or some previous tweets. I think it was a couple of years ago that have resurfaced and went viral. This is. Yeah, so political violence, I'm telling you, man, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. So that's what we're gonna be watching, and supposedly he apologized. And Trump got a hold of it or something, and then he tweeted or he posted something on Truth Social. So we're gonna watch that. All right. So here he is.
An apology of sorts after a series of violent, inflammatory messages sent 3 years ago have now resurfaced, suggesting political violence against one of the state's top Republicans. That'd be the former State House Speaker Todd Gilbert and two of his children.
One text from Jones to a colleague reading in part, quote, 3 people, 2 bullets, Gilbert, Hitler, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Virginia's Governor Glenn Youngkin.
Oh, wow. 3 people, 2 bullets. Gilbert, Hitler, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, but Gilbert and the crew with the 2 worst employees, and he receives both bullets every single time. Every time. Whoo! Yeah. So, he is not alone, though. He's not alone. There's a lot of people, not a majority, I'm saying there's a lot of people that think just like he does. A lot of them
Reacted earlier.
This is demented.
It
Here
is.
we have the Democrat candidate running for Attorney General, the top cop in Virginia, wishing not only that he had 2 bullets to put in a guy's head, but then he wishes death on his children.
Yeah, that's
they
why.
have got to call for this guy to resign, step down, get out of this race in disgrace, because this is beyond disqualifying.
Now, in moments, Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares trying to keep his office. We'll talk to him. But let's start at the White House with Mark Meredith again this hour. Hey, Mark. Hello.
Bill, good morning once again. Early voting is already underway across Virginia, but this latest scandal involving political threats could completely reshape the race. As you mentioned, the president is calling for Virginia's Democratic Attorney General nominee to quit this contest. And today
here's a deuce bag right here. Right there. Look at that smile and laugh. Laughing like a demon himself.
Of other Democrats will support those calls. Jay Jones is running to be Virginia's Attorney General. He's challenging incumbent Republican Jason Miyares. In 2022, Jones texted another lawmaker that he would love to hypothetically shoot a Virginia Republican leader twice. In a statement issued.
Whoa. Why would you want to insert the hypothetically in there? It was not an hypothetical. It was it wasn't a hypothetical. Okay, you're trying to line when you're reporting it like that. It's kind of excuses him from what he said.
Friday, Jones tried to clean up his.
So he didn't even say, figuratively or hypothetically, I want to do that. He didn't even say that, man. So he's trying to clean up. He's trying to clean it up.
Comments writing, I take full responsibility for my actions, and I want to issue my deepest apology to Speaker Gilbert and his family. Reading back those words made me sick to my stomach.
Really?
I'm embarrassed, ashamed, and sorry.
You're really? So if you want to take the full responsibility, you should exit the race. And he should be banned from the running from politics. That's just me. That's what I would do. Anyone. Republicans, if they do that, anyone. Independent, Democrats, anyone. They should be banned from running politics. So
But the fallout is still happening, and it could have a huge impact on the state's ongoing gubernatorial race.
Well, yeah.
Winsome Earl-Sears is running as the Republican against former Democratic Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger. Over the weekend, Earl-Sears urged voters to see this as a much bigger issue.
Of course. Virginia Dems back Jones despite violent attacks. Of course. And some of them will probably, blame the, because he looks like his brown. He's not white. So they'll probably blame racism for that. Like Al Sharpton. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you they'll blame that. They'll blame racism. Oh, yeah. And some people, just like how they trying to justify what all these people are doing when, Charlie Kirk died and got assassinated, that, they're trying to justify the actions of others, the Dems. They weren't like fully condemning it, And they're talking about like, oh, we got to tone it down on both sides. Bull BS. BS.
I am not saying Democrat leaders are committing violence. I'm saying this. The leadership of the Democrat Party is inciting violence as a strategy to win power.
As I mentioned, the president reacting to this in real time saying...
Who's this again?
This. The leadership of the Democrat Party is inciting violence as a strategy to win power.
My point too.
As I mentioned, the president reacting to this in real time saying Democrat Jay Jones should drop out of the race immediately, and the people of Virginia must continue to have a great attorney general the way of Jason Miyares, who, by the way, has my complete and total endorsement. There's no indication yet that Jones would drop out of the race. As I mentioned, we are getting close to Election Day, less than a month out. Early voting is underway, but this is a question that will continue to rock this election across the Commonwealth, especially after Charlie Kirk's assassination just a few weeks ago.
Got it. Thanks, Mark. 6 weeks of early voting. A lot. Thank you.
More on this with Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares. So you're in a re-election battle. Jay Jones is your opponent. Based on your experience, having been in this office for a while, do you believe that Jay Jones, even after he apologized, would he actually have the temperament needed to be in that job?
Listen, my job as the Attorney General, as a top prosecutor in the state of Virginia, your job is to stop violence. I can't imagine somebody running for this office that has advocated for violence, not just against a colleague, somebody he has worked with, but against children. He literally, in the text messages that have been posted online, when he was called out for his rhetoric, he actually, instead of apologizing, doubled down. And when he said, you literally want Jennifer Gilbert's children to die in her arms, he said yes.
Oh, my God. Yeah, and this is 3 years ago. This is when everything was allowed from that side, from the Democrats. This is 3 years ago. So he really thinks that what he was doing was okay. And that's how bad it was. Right? As long as you are fighting the Nazis, everything is off limits. Everything is just, you can punch them, as long as they're Nazis, which they label everybody Nazis. I've been labeled as a Nazi. Look at me. I've been called a sellout. I've been called a sellout. You're a sellout of my kind. You're your kind. I'm like, which kind? Because sometimes they can't even tell if I'm, they look at me and go, is that a Mexican? Is that is he black? Is he? I don't know. I will just say his kind. Well, he looks Asian to me. So, yeah. So from that side, man, they were calling to tone it down on both sides. Bull crap.
Only through pain does change happen. Think about that mindset. Politics aside, that is an incredibly dark place you have to be coming from. To wish the death of small children, by the way, that he has met. They have been to the Capitol before. We all know, we serve each other, we know each other's children.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the mindset that is there. And he previously, what set this off is he was angry that Republicans had said nice words about a Democratic colleague at a funeral, that someone that had passed. He said he wanted to piss on their graves. This is not the temperament of somebody that should be running for attorney general. So I don't view this as a right versus left issue. No. This is a right versus wrong issue. This is really a question for Virginia of what kind of Virginia we could expect of our leaders, because this is the most basic test of civility and decency, and he has failed this. So I think his apology is fake. Because he was called out at the time when he texted this to a colleague.
Sick to my stomach. And I'm sorry. I want to take a full responsibility. Yeah, you should exit the race. That's what you need to do. Yeah, but anyway, if you want to watch the whole thing, it's on Fox News YouTube channel. Go ahead and watch it there. But that's it. I'm going to end it here. I don't know. Let me know what you think. He should exit the race. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right. Later.